Just give me a second. Give me a second, okay?
Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring. It is going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside. It's Jackson. Thrust that arm out. Out across the 30 mark. Down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Guys, I know 1 versus 2 largely speaks for itself, but think of everything that's at stake. Playoff positioning, impressing the committee, potential buys in the college football playoff, all at stake today.
The intensity in this game will just simply feel different than anything else we've seen throughout the course of the year because of what is riding on this game day.
No doubt, the stakes. You don't get 1 versus 2 late in the season very often. So a chance to make a statement, a chance to prove you belong, a chance to really punch your ticket. Whoever wins, they're in the college football playoff.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Okay.
He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That's the first one of the day out in there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
You want me to give you some?
Looking for room. It's Davis. There he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
He just is playing when I was done. He play when I'm done. My friend. Yeah. He's 4 years old. Go ahead with it.
I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the...
There's a crease. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
The throw. Flips it out of the air. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust. And some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. You reach this portion of the season, in games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, the middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wear off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right, and if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Now here's Sayed. Fires toward the target. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moore with a play fake. Unloads it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's take just a second to talk about Oregon. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game's critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out tonight?
The Ducks decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Julian Sayin to throw.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you next time that's going the other way. I knew that. So
Picks up a first down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sacks.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Offense at an empty set. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Saying, trying to be heard about the noise. He's taking the shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, Dave.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Moore. They'll run the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that went nowhere fast. And first down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch him being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Going to try to get it himself. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well. But, man, does he have a good feel. And he just pulls it down. And it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Thought he was running the fucking seam, man. He ran a comeback. That's my fault.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, that was all me. He scored that because of me.
But the
My fault, y'all.
This defense has been so dominant all season.
Hey, my fault,
They
y'all.
don't give up big plays, but they take the football away.
I
And once
thought
they
I thought he was running the scene. He was running the comeback route.
they're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point.
Just know that wasn't you. That wasn't you. That wasn't your D. That was really my mistake right there. You could tell how the way I even threw the ball. Oh, this 6. Oh, this 6.
His own 10. Let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and try to get it all.
He lets one fly deep. Got it down the field. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Keep spinning the beam like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the red zone, it's Davis. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15.
Well, in the last 2 plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable third down situation.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and runs it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it to distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dante Moore looking to scramble. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that should have been a fucking pick, man.
Good call, good execution as they move the
Come on,
chains, and they
huh?
have a first down at the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. St. Clair. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Run the gun on third down, St. Clair. On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Here's more to throw. Release to the back.
That's why I should have just ran the ball, y'all. You can't do nothing against me. I should just ran the ball, get the ball back. Yeah, that's what I get for playing them.
I don't need you for nothing. He overtrained.
Fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. One more snap coming before Jesus slices. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I gave you 2 touchdowns, man. Ugh, man.
You don't want to take that never spend time. I made that.
And take all the momentum into halftime.
I hung right on that.
And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second.
Ugh.
On the move.
He said they kidnapped me. He said they kidnapped me.
Coverage team did. They stopped the avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin.
I knew I shouldn't have did that shit, though. I said it's supposed to be 14-7 at the half. I get the ball back, go drive down, score again, be up 2. I don't want to be up 1.
Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at
Keep trying, my man.
taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the home squad engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big 12.
He might want another play. Trying to set the tone with the run. Can't get him to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Ducks in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground.
Oh, you all right? Let me check you out.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside kid. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
I love that play design by the offensive coordinator there on third down. You throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. Everybody on defense is thinking you're going to throw it, and instead you hand it off. This guy is so dangerous, great vision. He knows where the sticks are. They pick up the first down, and they kept the defense on their heels.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment.
Nigga ain't did nothing on offense. I gave you them two. They ain't did nothing on offense.
Because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Hard running there. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Trying to impose their will with the run.
Fumble.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys. Filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker getting really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Tavian St. Clair makes the grab.
We'll take that all day long, y'all.
3-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
That's cool.
A stadium this size makes so much noise. You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first time.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Throwing St. Clair. Got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The quick out. He steps out of bounds.
I would take that every time, dog.
Well, look,
Every time.
But that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
as he lets it go. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Another incompletion on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to...
There's a little room there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Right back to him on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem
Yeah.
for the defense.
Like, hey, I'm in a real important game. I got like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You gonna bring it upstairs for me?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Real quick, and you can't leave your car there long.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO.
They call the timeout.
Maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing more. On target over the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute situation. The clock, first you get completion, then you get first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that.
There's some room. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up.
All right.
That score,
That was 4 minutes left.
That's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the fourth quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Zayn buys a little time. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's red spot.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. And he feels the heat coming in.
Eating that shit up all day. You ain't do nothing on offense for real, nigga.
You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
Come on, where's your car? Where's your car?
Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area. That's a tough ask today, especially against this one. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
You have to get with your family. You have to calm down. You are not you are not
Well, it was a great effort thrown to the running back that time. He was able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. You're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do?
They are special. You don't want to hit it free. Calm down. You have to calm down. You have to put your off.
The game was already over anyway.
Say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Just so you know, you did nothing on offense. Nothing. I'm going to tell you why after the game. Nothing. That's all you keep doing is trying to throw it. You ain't running the ball up. Nothing. Damn, boy, you took another one? Huh? Nah, I already heard you pull it. Don't try to pull me one now.
Looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
One of the biggest biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought going into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. We got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still, he's not able to settle in the pocket.
You want me to call up there and act like I'm who?
Like he your grandfather.
Well, I didn't know who I'm looking for.
James Smith. Say, hey, my grandfather was admitted to the hospital today.
I'm gonna try to find a room here.
Yeah, because Mama is.
His name James Smith.
Yeah, we don't want Mama. We don't want them to intertwine because Mama just. She got something going on with her lungs now. She need a blood transfusion and all that. I just want to see where he at because Robin want to know like how far is he from
301
609 4000.
Touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
301 609 4000.
Inside, it's Davison. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Takes the knee and they will remain perfect. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. It'll be 3rd and long.
You can't just take your L, huh? You want me to run a play, run some shit, huh? You want me to run some shit, huh? Oh, timeout. Fuck that. Timeout myself. Stop this shit right. Let me see something.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up.
Oh, that's why. Oh.
Physical at the point of attack.
All right. Whoa.
Has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Fires one high and deep. Goes high to pull it in. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go, yo. He want to call timeouts, do all that. I'm trying to take a knee. You feel me? I can do it to you right now, Mo. Yeah. Matter of fact, we're going to square. Right in the end zone. Oh, X. Now let's go, man. We reads this shit out here. Hey. You ain't want me to take the knee. You want to call it timeouts. Put that back. Put that on you. Put that 42 on you. Matter of fact, let's go for 3, man. 2.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Here's more to throw. It's complete to the left. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. I know both of these teams were as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team.
Yeah,
It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right.
Word.
Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David
Change stats.
Palmer and
First down was 20 left. Offense, 430, 167. 167. Nigga. Rushing yards. Nigga, minus. You got minus rushing yards against me, nigga. Passing yards, 169, man. Shut your shit down. You ain't do nothing. The only way you scored, reals, was them. I threw you the picks, and I hit the wrong button. Hey, you can't. You my son now. Matter of fact, you my grandson. The way I just smacked you, you my grandson. Wink my son. You my grandson.